thank you for putting the exclamation point on brief. I guess that applies to me as well. But great to be back in this room to celebrate the incredible tenure of Paul Dyster. I know that he's joined by his beloved bride, Becky. They're at everything together. I saw them last night, the Albright Knox. They do not slow down. I know Bert's here as well, and I know Ian is still out in California, but the sacrifice, first of all, that the family has made. I recognize this, because I have a husband who tells me sometimes. So to the family, I want to also thank you for sharing your beloved husband and father with the rest of us. And so you are also engaged in the art of public service, so I value by virtue of that as well. Also, thinking of public servants, Brian Higgins, will be hearing from him momentarily, but we are so fortunate to have someone of his caliber and his integrity fighting for the soul of our nation, because that's the battle he's engaged in Washington, D.C. I want to thank Brian Higgins for being here as part of the celebration as well. I had a flashback as I was pulling in the parking lot to a walk that Paul Dyster and I took as I was running for Lieutenant Governor. This was back in 2014. This was an empty lot. All around us were empty lots. And he walked with such a sense of enthusiasm, saying, no, this will be a hotel someday. No, we'll get that parkway gone. We'll get this done. And they're like, oh man, what's this guy on? I mean, he's just seeing things that nobody else could possibly see. But I guess that's the definition of a visionary. Because he saw the potential of an area that had seen its glory days come and go. And when historians look back on this time, the renaissance of downtown Niagara Falls, something that's been long overdue. And they look at the fact that the parkway's gone. We have a new Amtrak station, an underground railroad celebration of that great history of this area. The fact that there are 8, 10, 12 hotels, I can't even keep track of how many ribbon cuttings I go to anymore. And the downtown is coming back in powerful ways. New courthouse, so many new changes. But also, I swear when I look at my calendar, a week doesn't go by where Paul and I aren't doing something at that aquarium. Gary, how many more animals are you having in the aquarium? We have welcomed penguins. We've welcomed jellyfish. We've even welcomed sharks with open arms because Paul wanted me to be there. So he loves his job. We just rode bikes recently, inaugurating a new bike trail. The passion that he brings to this job is contagious. And his energy and his love of this community will be part of his legacy forever. And I am so proud to have called him a friend, and what an incredible partner he has been to Governor Cuomo. We just saw when he happened to land another $10 million for Niagara Falls on his way out the door. How about the downtown? When people think about the golden age of Niagara Falls, we'll shortly just call it the age of Dyster. That is the effect that you've had in this community. And I have a proclamation for you, personally signed by the governor. I watched him put his nicest handwriting on here as possible. But I've been in this business long enough to know that none of you actually want me to read this whole thing. So I'll leave it on display. But Paul, if you could come up, I'll be proud to present this to my good friend, Paul Dyster.